the gesture, the facial characteristics. It changed through time, and so it was interesting to see what Leonardo had intended. For instance, this book, it has close-ups. It also has these pages of things that that other artists had drawn based on Leonardo's work soon after he made it. And I'll pass this around so you can look at it. You know, you can just leave it sitting somewhere at the end. But I was using that as an inspiration. I went back to Leonardo's sketchbooks. He just says a few things about the gestures of figures. And I had this come up gradually. One of my favorite professors as an undergraduate, David Rowden, he used to say that he felt painting and drawing should develop like a photograph in chemistry. And of course now we usually use digital photography, but if any of you have ever worked with 35 millimeter in a dark room, you know, after you have the enlarger, put the image on the paper, you're in this dark room with a special light, and you put the photo paper in this tray of chemistry, and you start to see the image develop, and it slowly gets more and more detail. And if you ever use Polaroids, it's kind of like Polaroid too. And that's usually how I try to do my work. So with this, I had it just gradually coming up, and I was trying to find detail in the figures. And what I'm going to do now, I'm going to start moving you folks this way, and you guys may want to reposition a little. And you know, also, I know some people have classes or things to go to. If at any point people have to go, that's fine. You know, just come and go as you want. And yeah, I think more of you can get over here. Gee, maybe some people want to get over on this side, because I'm basically going to pull you through these works. Yeah, why don't those of you who can stay come more this way? Kind of want to get people so they can see the work on this wall. This one is based on a Northern Renaissance masterwork, the Marodi altarpiece, and with a lot of the earlier things that I did based on Renaissance masterpieces, I was trying to play with perspective, you know, both geometry and perspective, because the Renaissance artists were trying to do that and they were real good at it. And so one thing I do with this, Robert Campen, he had fairly abstracted perspective in there, but you know, I'm trying to get a sense of perspective into second windows. I guess one thing I liked about Robert Campen's Marodi altarpiece was that it has these windows into a second space. I kind of like the fact too that we see the Virgin Mary as just a contemporary woman of Campen's time. I think it's 1400s, and she's at her open hearth, she's reading, so you know she's of a certain status if she can read. Joseph's there, he's doing some carpentry work, and of course an angel comes and tells her that the baby Jesus is coming. And I'm going to move on down this way. You guys see me? And you know, feel free to come a little closer. Yeah, this one is another series I do. It's a series of works about words that have to do with core values. I pick spiritual sayings, mission statements, legal sayings. This one is based on the second commandment, and I did it in 2000. I got the idea actually from an ad for a show. I heard that, well, in an art magazine, art calendar, I read there was going to be a show in a Jewish museum in Pittsburgh. They were taking entries. It was on the second commandment, the graven image idea. And let's see, I brought the whole commandment here. It's Exodus 20:4-6. Thou shalt not make for yourself a graven image or any likeness of anything that is in the earth beneath or that is in the water under the earth, You shall not bow down to them and serve them, for I, the Lord your God, am a jealous God, visiting iniquity upon visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children to the third and fourth generations of those who hate me, but showing steadfast love to thousands of those who love me and keep my commandments. So what I was trying to do here, I bring out phrases like steadfast love. A lot of these are stenciled. Some of them are additive. The steadfast love I've drawn. Some of them are subtractive. I've had to cut in, and they're part of an underlayer. And I also have a Leroy lettering machine, which is a very old lettering machine that was often used on maps and architecture drawings. And I etch with that and have phrases like, you shall not make for yourself a graven image, showing steadfast love. So I try to have some of these words or images pop out at you. And actually, I didn't get in the show, but the work worked out pretty good. And let's see, over here, got another series that I do, which is based on a variety of religious symbols, and it often superimposes symbols from different religions. And top part here is based on an Egyptian stele of a royal king, king god, and his consort. And they're in a maze. And I think the maze is supposed to be a labyrinth. Labyrinth, like the work that's over here. The labyrinth idea is rather Christian. It's the idea of one path. And think of this more as a maze because, part of the path is covered up. And with this series, I've also taken the Pennsylvania German hex symbol, put it here. I've done a lot of things with good luck stars, and also with rosettes. And the good luck star, obviously is a good luck symbol. Got a book about Pennsylvania German hex symbols that is written by a Pennsylvania German medicine man, so it's rather interesting to hear what he has, because it really is an interesting mix of Christianity and something else. And his writing, everything, let's say, is being done for good reasons and is very positive. And another thing I'm trying to do compositionally, I've got a checkerboard going here with a lot of repetition. I'm trying to make a border here. I think the checkerboard offers a pattern that kind of gives you some motion through it, but yet it also ties things together. And moving down here, this one is Star and Labyrinth. Labyrinth creates a sacred place. It's Christian symbol for, one journey, one path. And this is based on the Chartres Cathedral, one from the 1300s. We've also got a Jewish star. The symbolism in there is the top is the male part going up towards heaven. The bottom is the female part going towards earth. And then, like Pennsylvania German hex symbols, it's got good luck and the star, 6 points for good luck. And it's sort of a yin-yang symbol too, a male-female type symbol. And I'll come to this one here. And this one I call Two Rosettes. This is a fairly recent one. I've been doing a lot of little things that are just hex symbols, and I think I'll literally hold this one up so people can see it a bit better. But these are done